And we're live.
I love my little fishes as they swim about their home. I love my little fishes as they swim about their home. When the sunlight shines upon them and their colors begin to glow, I am drawn into a world where my heart longs to go. I imagine scenes of beauty and feel the warmth of love. I love my little fishes as they swim about their home. I have traveled the world over, but never found a peace that comes from watching my fishes as they swim about their home. My heart is happy and I am content to sit and watch them swim. I will not be alone while these fishies are in my home. When the sunlight shines upon them and their colors begin to glow, I am drawn into a world where my heart longs to go. I imagine scenes of beauty and feel the warmth of love. I love my little fishes as they swim about their home.
Hey, everybody. How's it going, Brenda?
Going pretty good. The end of another weekend.
Hey, awesome. Tonight we got something exciting for everybody. We're going to talk about how we feed baby fry. Little baby fishies, that's what we're talking about, how you get them fed, how you get them happy and healthy. So, Brenda, would you like to go first? Do you want me to show them how I feed mine? Which way you want to do it?
Well, all I did was bring this in. I don't have it set up to show. But with the babies, the newborn babies, I usually feed them 2 to 3 times a day. And I feed them the rotifer. And it's just a little scoop and put it in the water, like shake it around in the water. The babies go nuts over it.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's
I haven't been able to find that at my local fish shop. That's pretty cool.
I don't know where he found it. It's the same place he gets the copepods from. So some of the smaller fish get the copepods, and these are actually smaller than that. So
wow. Well, that makes it easy. You don't have to keep a live culture of anything. All you've got to do is just scoop it out and put it in the water.
We keep it in the freezer, and it's just a little scoop, and you put it in the water. Right now we have the baby blue acara that were born here are probably maybe a ½ inch long.
Oh, wow.
And we just had, like 2 weeks ago, it's the pastel guppies. One of them had a group. So
that's exciting.
That container is like really full right now with all the little baby guppies.
I bet. Cool. Mine started producing in a minute. Well, you've already seen beforehand because we was testing out the cameras how many babies is in there.
Right.
But that's actually a really easy way to feed guppies because I've got 2 ways that I like to feed my guppy fry. Before I had a green water culture, I like to actually take a boiled egg, remove the egg yolk, put it in something like stockings or cheesecloth, and you just barely rub it in the water. It can actually eat and thrive off the egg yolk. But now that I've got the green water culture, it makes it really easy.
Cool.
Not as easy as what you do, though. I mean, that is a nice trick. That's really good for when you don't have a green water culture.
Right.
It's right here. You can't tell how green it is right this minute, but that's a green water culture. I'll show you guys what I'm going to do with this and how the babies are going to go crazy.
And they go nuts.
They do. And you can see here, this is just the top view of my tank. You can see a couple of little guppies. I'm going to move it up here and get it full screen where everybody can see just how cool this is. It may take a couple of times of doing this to be able to get it where all of them come up. But you get over here. Now, take a second for them to smell it. But once they start smelling it, they love this green water.
Here they come.
Oh, there they are. And even the adults run to it, but the babies is the main ones that will eat it. Because this has a lot of beneficial things for them to eat in it. When you look at green water under a microscope, it's amazing at the amount of life that's in there.
Oh, wow.
Let me grab a little bit more. I've took green water, put it under a microscope, and it's teeming with tiny microscopic life, which is perfect for these little baby fish. Because
that is so cool.
and it just makes it easy for me since I've already got the green water culture started. I can just, just drip some of it in there. But if you don't have a green water culture started, the rotifer that you've got, man, that's perfect. I add a little bit more, see if we can get more to come out. They hide in different spots in the tank because I've got some off camera over there coming up, some off camera over there coming up. I wish I could get a wider angle to actually show how many is actually coming up here.
That is so cool.
Yeah, I love feeding these guys. They're just so fun to feed and watch them come up for it. Put some on some of the other side of the tank too. And yeah, just as many as what you saw come up a second ago on that side of the tank, this other side where I've got guppy grass, they're doing the same thing as I add the green water. But yeah, I figured everybody would like to see what happens when you add green water to it because, yeah, the fry go crazy.
Now, is that good for any fry or just the guppies?
Well, it goes for most of the small fry. Like any of the, even up to the mollies, when they're really small and first born, they love green water. Now with them, they're not going to last on green water as long as what the guppies do.
Right.
They seem to just develop faster. So you got to start supplementing it with like Daphnia, rotifer, more things that's not just microscopic food. But for the really small fish, like these guppy endlers and the rice fish fry, they love this stuff. And the adults, they like to eat a little bit of it, but it doesn't really give them enough food. You really have to supplement them with actual food instead of just green water. But for the guppy fry, there's enough microscopic life that's just perfect for them when they're really small. Because they got little tiny mouths, so it's really hard for them to eat anything that the adults would eat.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, I guess since you guys have seen how the green water works, I can turn my phone off and put it back on charge. So 1 second. Let me get back over here. And I'll remove this, add us back. And I'm going to take my phone down really quick. That way I can put it back on charge because I was worried that it wouldn't stay charged for the live stream. But I love the green water trick just because I like the look of the green water to begin with.
Yeah,
I love that bright green, so that's one of my favorite cultures to keep.
that was super cool.
Thanks.
It's amazing how the fish, when they just smell it in the water and just come attack it.
Oh, they do.
Mhm.
I mean, and any of the fry that I've tried that with, because I've tried it with Molly fry, I've tried it with the guppy fry, tried it with baby platies, and they all love it. And I actually managed to raise, whenever I first got my rice fish,
Mhm.
she was egg bearing. She had the eggs. I didn't think the eggs were going to hatch. I just left them in a bucket to see if they would. They did. And that's what I went to, was green water, and I managed to get 3 really healthy rice fish. Because a
Oh,
lot of the other eggs, they just didn't hatch because,
right.
well, shipping stress, everything that went on. Yeah.
Cool.
I need to post the link where everybody can show off their tanks too. Let me get that done real quick.
Is
Got
it?
it.
I was gonna say that was fast.
Well, I've got it pinned on mine. I just have to log over to Father Fish's account real quick and get it pinned on his too.
It's up there.
Oh, is it already pinned?
Yeah, they both showed up at the same time.
Oh, well, nice. I was hoping it would do that through StreamYard. That's nice. Why is there stuff playing in the background? Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, all you have to do is click on the pin link and you can show us your tanks and we'd be glad to look at them.
Yeah,
Ah,
that's the best part. Like watching all the different, looking at different tanks.
oh, I know. I love seeing what everybody's doing with their tanks, especially the people that's come up a lot. It's neat to see the evolution of their tanks.
Yeah. Now this Edward Bearden, he said he mortars bug bites for the babies.
Oh, I didn't know they made bug bites that size. That's perfect.
Well, it sounds like he just takes like a mortar and pestle and just smashes them up.
And I do that with some of my bug bites. My bug bites, because I got it for the ones that's sinking for my coolie roaches. I do grind up some of that. I just wasn't sure if I was grinding it fine enough for the fry. But I guess if
Yeah.
you sit there and, yeah, you really grind it up hardcore, yeah, that would work perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
I
mean,
kind
bug
of
bites is all natural.
I do that for the Japanese koi, the smaller one. I take the flake food and make sure it's like nice and small. So when I put it in there, that even the smallest of ones can get it.
Oh, that's perfect.
Oh, and they love it. They see me walk by the tub and they're like all up there. Food is time to eat.
Right? They love coming up and getting food. Oh, there's Jacob. Hey, Jacob.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Doing good. How are you doing?
Doing really well.
One
So look,
second, I'll get you full screen. There you go.
my
Oh,
keyholes get
beautiful.
big. That's the male. Look at them.
Wow.
For
Definitely
nine,
grown a lot.
get that 9 months of that crawfish being in there. Look how perfect his all his fins are. Look at that. No fin nipping, no clawing, no nothing. That is amazing. Look at the angelfish.
Oh, it is. That angel's getting big too.
Yeah, it
I
is.
think our females. Look how short in their noses are compared to him. I think they are females.
They may be.
I think I got
Yeah.
one male and two females.
Yeah, I'm not good at identifying their gender until they get full grown because I've never kept juveniles. I've never actually kept the adults, but I've heard Father Fish and Brenda talk enough about the adults that I can tell with the adults.
Right. There was the female of them. There's the other female.
Oh, she's pretty.
Them guys are getting, he's the smallest of the three. I call them my water puppies.
That's what they are.
Here, let's see. They might be able. They might. Oh no, they done took off. Oh no, there's one. He likes to chill back there. They like to play dead a lot, which is really cool. It's part of their nature, I found out.
Now that's interesting.
Uh Sometimes it can be to protect themselves so that they put on like a camouflage towards if they feel like there's some kind of a threat in their environment, which I feel that there was at one point because that crawfish, like nothing gave my crawfish an issue except for my loaches. My loaches kept like kind of roughhousing her, and she actually refused to get negative, which is awesome. That's amazing. I've never seen that.
That is awesome. That's a pretty shark you got there too.
I know. I remember getting it when it was like probably like that big.
Is that a glow shark?
Yeah,
I thought it was because it's got such pretty colors.
it's got like albino eyes. It'll glow.
Wow,
Oh.
that's cool.
No, Dina, you can't have one.
You're already thinking, it's like, okay, where can I put one of those? You can see me thinking off camera. It's like, I want one of those.
I do like it though, with the I can actually see everything though now, and I think it does help them a little bit when you do this, but when you do it, you just got to make sure that the environment's taking that abuse when you cut it, because I've actually cut a lot more than I'm normally used to cutting. I cut about 85+% out of this, like completely gutted this system. Like, I mean, it's wide open. There's nothing. I mean, and I lost a lot of my silver dollars up top or springtails because of that. But I can get to the store or down to the natural creek here and get more. But they like to attack them too, so I allow them to do that. But I
Oh,
lost a
me
lot
too.
of
I
them.
love the springtails.
I lost a lot of them doing that. But as you see, it's actually, my system is so healthy. All these cuttings, it's been in here over a week, and it's still trying to say that they're healthy and they're
Right.
dead. That's how healthy my system is. It's just refusing. It's basically going to the last second, and then it kills the leaf to come back.
And if you want to get your springtail population back up, get a little floating plant, something that's easy to take out. Don't do duckweed because that'll give you a headache. But get something like salvinia or redroot floaters or frog bits, and the springtail will climb up on it. And then it's really
Well,
all you got to do is dunk it under the water, and the fish will actually catch the springtails.
Oh, they love them. I got them down here in my little bucket thing that I created a couple cultures in. I got them in there too. So, I mean, I got them basically everywhere. It's just I don't always put everything all the time. I actually give my system a break. Like, like it's actually set up genuinely like I believe like father fishes. I mean, it's been almost 1 year, and it's processing so healthy. This it's so healthy.
Oh, it
It's
is.
actually
It's doing great.
extremely healthy and no water change, and it actually doesn't even smell fishy one bit. Even doing small things that I do, it gets a slight fishy smell, and then it just instantly goes away once I'm done. Once I'm done messing
Isn't
with it,
that amazing how that works?
it
Right?
is, because before, when I would do things, it was so detrimental, and it always smelled like gunpowder and like this nasty egg smell. And that's because phosphorus was overtaking too many nutrients, and my system was not managing nothing. So basically, I had a ticking time bomb the whole time. It's just polluting everything.
Yeah, and now you've got a beautiful, thriving ecosystem.
That's basically what I mean. It's not just living, like, I mean, it is truly living, but this system is actually 150% thriving. Like, it's things
Oh,
in
it
here
is.
should lived, when I had a crawfish, but they did because it was a female. And with that being a female, it did leave less stress from her attacking things. But see, you could see it. She had that instinct, even when things would move around her, because she allowed that too. When things would
Mm-hmm.
move around her, she would get that instinct to move real fast, like because it's instinct, it triggers them. It's just hammered in their head since basically they were born like that. So all them little things that occur, because I watched them loaches, they would trigger her. They would run up, bang her into the wall. Like, I mean, they were kind of a little aggressive with her, and she never once got aggressive with nothing. She just kept growing and did her best to live. And then I woke up one morning and she was in my bathroom floor. So at that point, I was not able to go in my tank to get her. So I just put her in a little bucket, made sure she was back alive, went down to where I feel that she came from, and I gave it like 35 minutes, 40 minutes, and then I let her go in from the bucket on her own into the natural stream that I pulled her from getting leaf litter and malm and stuff. And I think she did all right. I mean, I know she was very, very healthy crawfish in my system. So going back to the natural system, she should have been very healthy.
Oh, I'm sure she is. Well,
Because
thank you
she,
so much, Jacob, for coming up and showing off your tank. I love how it's looking. You're doing a wonderful job. Make
Yes, you
sure,
are.
yeah, I mean, you really are. I think it's amazing at the point that you started at and where you're at now. I mean, it really shows the power of a natural aquarium.
it does. Well, it also shows that, see, when you understand things correctly and understand people a lot better than most people do, it, I don't know. I understood Father Fish's mindset, everything he has done. I don't know. I got out of a human head and got into being an aquatic life,
Mhm.
basically, and understood it in a biological way like that. That's the only way I got it. And then
Oh,
everything
absolutely.
started to make sense from everything that Father Fish would tell you to do, not to do, how to do it by doing it this way. All these things, honestly, it's the way the tank is managed. It's the way that everything is being allowed to roam in the system. Like
Mhm.
if something's off a little, then the balance of the system is going to be off. You will see it. You got
Oh,
to have everything
absolutely. You can tell.
fine
You
in
can
my.
tell when something's off.
Oh yes, and in my experience, if you want the system to actually do its best, you got to keep the system at its top it can be at. It's the only way it'll continue to remain in that phase and be at its best it can be if you keep it at its best and provide things that it actually is necessarily needed for it to do this. But the patience, it's patience. I used to think things needed to happen dead right on or within a week, and it doesn't. It does, but it takes its time, slowly, a slow process and slow changes. It's just not something that boom, it's right away.
Absolutely. And that's one of the good things about fish keeping is it does teach you patience. It does teach you the natural rhythm of how nature works, how the fish aquarium is supposed to work. So it's actually it teaches you a lot about life having a fish tank.
It does. It really does.
That's pretty amazing. And that's one of the great benefits of natural fish keeping is you get to observe nature at home in whichever room you decide to make your fish room and you can just enjoy it.
Exactly. Every single issue. I actually, it like when his one video actually stated that the longer you leave this natural system, it does sustain better. I've actually found that out to be very 100% dead on. Actually, I ran into it one time because I caused it because I put stress by mistake by adding the wrong fish species. But once I eliminated it, ick hit the system when this system was first built, because it was early. Everything was wide open. Nothing had established a boundary. Nothing was working, but it was working. Once I established that I had ick the second day, I kicked that temperature up to 86 the fourth day. I
Mm-hmm.
dropped it and then held it at 83, 84, 85. And it the more longer I left it and just keep adding materials, when the system was showing me responses that it was basically needing a slight bit of help, I helped it. I primed it. I actually primed this thing successfully since day one, and that is exactly why I feel that it's giving me this absolute perfect response that most people deny it. They say it's impossible for this thing to be and it's all on the genuine knowledge. Everything that you do, everything that's applied, take your time with it, patient, and just create it to basically be the best that it can actually be. That's the only way I think it can be done. Do it the best way it can be achieved. Keep it at its top.
Amen to that. That is the truth, 100% right there, Jacob. Thank you so much for coming up, and thank you so much for sharing your story. We got somebody else waiting in line to come up, but you're right on with it. You're doing a wonderful job.
Thank y'all.
It looks great.
Y'all.
Hey, make sure to come back and show us next week, because I can't wait to see what the changes are.
Right?
All right.
Thanks,
Well, thank y'all.
Jacob. Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
See you later.
And now we've got Dean. Hey.
Hi.
Let me get you full screen where you can see how pretty your tank is. I know I saw you working on it earlier. You there? We can't hear you. Yeah, I'm not sure we got your audio, but that is a beautiful tank.
It is.
Yeah, it looks like we don't have his audio. Yeah, he's got a bunch of there. It turned off. Try turning it back on, and hopefully, have we got you now? Yeah, we don't have your audio. I'm not sure what's going on there with the audio, but that's a gorgeous tank.
It is. Lots of plants.
Oh yeah, and all these are father fish plants. I think that was the specialty plant pack.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, because there's a lot of different plants, and this is after it's been set up, I think, close to a year. I wish we had his audio, because he would know the exact time of when this tank was set up.
Looks like microswords, stem plants.
Yeah, and he's done a lot of work trimming it back today. I actually got some of his extra plants that he trimmed down.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. I'm like, oh, you got to give me those. I want those for this tank. But that setup is looking beautiful, natural, healthy. The water is nice and clear. Absolutely beautiful. You can see the little ram's horn snails. You can tell I've given him some of my ram's horn snails because they're pink.
Yeah.
It's those pink ones that I've been trying to breed for the last year and a half. He's got a really interesting decoration in there too. And beautiful, beautiful mollies. He started out with 4 black mollies, and now he's actually got some of them's black, some of them spotted. They're all different colors.
I see that.
He's even got one in there somewhere that has a blue tail, and we have no idea how it ended up with a blue tail, because everything that we had in there was black mollies.
Oh, wow.
Well, thank you so much, Dean, for coming up and showing off your tank, because it's looking amazing. I mean, you got to get another tank. I'll be honest with you, the living room needs another tank anyway. So,
Yes.
I especially since you can't talk back right now because we can't hear you, I'm taking it as a yes that we're getting another tank.
You got to get one of them tanks with the glowfish in it.
Absolutely, yes.
There's your glow shark.
Yep. You need a glow shark in there. Well, thank you, Ding, for coming up. For those that don't know, I'm picking on him because he's my husband. I got to pick on him a little bit. Hey, Sailor Ed, how's it going? Can you hear it? Looks like the audio's messing up for Sailor Ed too. You there?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Can you not hear me?
Yeah, at first we couldn't. There you go.
Can you hear me?
Yep, we can hear you loud and clear now.
Okay, well, this is something new for me. My wife wanted a what do you call it, a sorority tank. So off we went to the local fish shop and we got us 10 little female betas in here, and they've been in there for a few weeks now, and so far everyone seems to be able to behave.
Oh yeah.
Oh, perfect.
So I'm pretty happy with that. And then I had talked. It'd been a while since I talked to Father Fish, but I was talking about this big giant sword plant here, just trying to take the place over. Well, it put up this shoot, and it started growing little sword plants on it. I done cut one off. I'm about to take that one off, and I want to take out a bunch of this plant because it fills up half the tank. It's a 29-gallon, and that plant just rules.
The Amazons will do
and
that.
Yeah, and I got a bunch of baby guppies from my breeding program in here. I keep the females in here and the males in my big tank, and then I have I don't know, I guess you'd call it the boudoir tank, where I keep choice females with one single male, and then I have a little bitty nursery tank where I grow the babies.
I love it.
But that's about all that's going on there, but I'll show you the babies real quick because I know you said you had some.
Oh, yeah, I've got a whole bunch of guppy Endler hybrids and some glass belly koi guppies that had babies. So I got a bunch of babies right now. Oh, check them out. They're so cute. I love Fry.
Yeah, this a little 5-gallon. There's somewhere in there's one that's half orange and half black, but that's some kind of Molly something. And a black one. But and I don't know if you can see that one. That's the one I was talking about earlier. He immediately grew a bunch of black fins on him. So
oh wow, that's impressive.
Good for him. And then I'm gonna take that pothos out of there because it just grows way too much. Well, actually, it uses too much water.
It'll definitely grow a lot of roots in there.
But this is where the magic happens. There's a yellow finned female with a big yellow body in here. I don't see her right now, which is weird. Oh, there she comes. Maybe I can put it. Yeah, and a lot of her babies have just incredibly yellow bodies and yellow fins, and I've crossed her with the orange tail black tuxedo wearing fella. And presently, I think they're called cobras. That's my new male right now. Oh, if you'll turn sideways. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out the whole program. And then I know I was talking about my yellow shrimp had gone quite wild. Or no, I don't remember which ones I said, but I started with like 6 blue ones. In this tank, of course, they're hard to see, but there's probably 40 in here. Yeah, if I feed them, I can get them all in the same place. And then this tank has just yellow shrimp in it.
Oh, that is awesome. Yours is taken off. I'm still waiting for mine to fully develop. I've got one that's buried, but no babies yet.
You know, my blue ones went wild. They were like half of them were buried all the time. They were just producing like mad. And then they slowed down in the yellow tank. There's maybe 1 or 2 with berries. And I have tried on occasion to show you this tank and show you how active my coolie loaches are. But as usual, as soon as I get my phone out, They all run and hide.
Roaches are. It's hard to photograph them.
But there's 4 of them in here that they just stay out all the time.
If you
This
put a
is
little
a
pile of rocks in there, Ed, you put a little pile of rocks, they'll actually lay their eggs and have babies in those rocks. I tried it out and it's really fun.
well, I tried with this little shelter, and I tried to barrier it up a little bit to keep her out of there, or him. I don't know if that's him or her. That's him. And these guys, thank goodness my fish shop keeps a point of sale, and these guys are a little over a year old. They started life about the size of a nickel, and well, I don't know. Now they're they're bigger than a nickel.
Oh yeah,
And I was
they're
kind of
doing
sad.
well.
I accidentally bred these giant Danios, and I took plants out of a tank and put them in another tank, and there were eggs on it. And I had 4 little fry giant Danios, but none of them made it.
Oh, sorry to hear that. Hey, sometimes that happens.
One of them kamikaze, and the other 3 just gave up. I guess I don't know. They went away. But I've got a maintenance day coming. I got a little bit of hair algae going on. I keep turning the lights back. When it gets to be in winter, there's a window way over there, and the sunlight streams all the way in here, right into this tank, and it just lights it up.
I know how that goes. Every fall and winter, my tank, that 40-gallon breeder behind me, it has an outbreak because it gets too much light because I've got it at a south-facing window. So I know how it goes. So
here's the tank I keep the boy guppies in. There aren't many. There's maybe about 7 of them in there soon, but a bunch of those are going to go off to the fish shop pretty soon and get traded for something else.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, that little tank that sits in there. I tried to do a beta breeding tank in there because I wanted to breed my own sorority colony, and turned out my female either wasn't a female or just wasn't interested because
sometimes that happens.
We went through that.
So yeah. You never know what's going on.
3 or 4
hey, that's about it.
And he just, no eggs, no babies. Then all of a sudden one day we had a bunch of meta babies. So it's kind of a hit and miss.
It can be.
Let me ask you one question before I go. I just got a new internet service last night because mine just wouldn't ceased to function. Does the picture look okay today?
Oh yeah.
Okay, because I have a bunch. There's I don't know if I got the camera on them. Yeah, that's a little her, or I think it's her. Her mother was a yellow Molly, and her daddy was a black Molly, and she came out all speckled and stuff.
So that's kind of fun. I love her patterns.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see her when she's grown.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Also, I thought I had another one in here, but lo and behold, sometimes you do and sometimes you don't. But in the nursery somewhere, there's one that shares I'm guessing a mother with that one, but its daddy was an orange one. Oh, there it is.
Oh, I can see it.
It's half orange and half black, almost exactly.
That is
they're hard to keep.
I can't wait to see when it gets grown, the pattern fully develops. That's going to be spectacular.
Oh, if it gets big, yeah, I gotta put the parents back together because I want more of those.
Oh, I don't blame you. You definitely want more of those.
Anywho, I'm gonna check out. I just wanted to check in.
Hey, look, thank you for coming up, Sailor Ed, and thank you for showing off your tanks. I love them.
Me too. Well, I'm planning on getting another one soon. I have a big empty wall behind my chair. Big empty wall.
Hey, there
That's
you go.
not a big
Perfect spot for a tank.
Yeah, a 125 full of Acaras.
Oh,
Yeah,
that'd be
there you
nice.
go. That'd be real
Or
nice.
maybe some Jack Dempsey's.
Ooh,
And there's my little buddy. He's not in the light today, but
oh, he's cute.
he was really happy yesterday. He got to chase a cat. He had a good
That
time.
always makes him happy.
All right, I don't know how to turn this off. Do you turn me off or do I?
I can do it. I got you covered. This is Sailor Ed. Thank you for coming up.
Thanks for
All
coming
righty, we'll
up.
see you all next week or something.
See you next weekend. Hey, Leonard.
Hey, how you doing?
Doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. I'm just excited. I really am excited. I just love all the work that I put into it last Thursday. You know, oh my goodness, it was a chore.
Oh, I
But
bet it was.
I knew what I needed to do. So it became easy once I understood what I needed to do, and I had to write out a plan on how I wanted to add sand to a 95-gallon
That's a big tank.
Pentagon tank. But here it is, right here. Look
Oh,
at this
look at
now. Look at the
this.
difference.
Wow. Look how clear that water is.
Yes, look at that. See how
Wow.
deep the sand is?
That is a thing of beauty right there.
Yep. I just need to add a bunch of plants to it.
Mhm.
That's what I need to do. About 40 more plants before I add any more fish, you know, and this is after 3 days. This is what it looks like after I added the almost about an inch of sand.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Like Father Fish said, you know.
Hmm.
But I'm very happy with it. I really am. And I have one little small crayfish in here that the fish store gave me. You know, when I had a bunch of little babies, about 9 little baby guppies, and they're doing well, and the crayfish is doing well. It's one of the miniatures, so he's no threat. And I have one scud in here. If you can see that little scud in there, when I first set the tank up, within a week, I had worms coming out the sand and scuds came from. I'm like, where is this stuff coming from? It's nature.
That's it. And the fish love them.
Yes. And they pick on the scud, but he's so big. He's really
to a certain size, it can be hard for me. That's the reason I love culturing scuds, because most of the fish I keep small. I can add them to my tank. If there's enough places to hide, eventually they'll just start reproducing in the tank and it's free fish food.
There you go.
That tank is gorgeous.
It is.
Yeah, I'm just sitting around, just need to add a bunch of plants and just watch it. Just watch it grow and watch it balance itself out. Because I was watching, was that Jacob? Who was that? Was that Jacob, I think it was before? Too, and he talked about the changes his tank went through.
Oh yeah, his tank went through a lot of changes.
Yeah, because especially with the substrate, the smell, the anaerobic, all of that. I'm experiencing that now, but just don't touch it, leave it alone.
That's it.
And just enjoy it, and put some leaves in it, and go to a pond, and I'd love to watch it where it's totally self-sustaining, where you don't have to feed the fish the market stuff. Just let nature feed them, and that's the plan.
Absolutely, that's what I'm still working on too.
But I just wanted to show you the progress that I made after I added the sand as instructed. I just need to add a lot more plants, and we'll go from there. Then I'll probably add some more rummy nose tetras. I love the cardinal tetras. It's wow. So some cherry barbs in here, maybe, but
that'd be
I'm
nice.
just giving my little guppies a chance to grow and my little baby swordtails to grow.
Well, that looks amazing.
It does.
Yeah, you can see the little babies in here running around.
Oh yeah.
It's a bunch of them, and there's the CPD. Yeah, but yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at now after adding the sand, and the tea color is totally gone. By following Father Fish's instructions, add more sand.
Yeah, it's amazing how just adding an inch to a half inch of sand will really make that much of a difference. It's amazing.
It made a, yep, it really did. It was a little cloudy because I didn't wash the sand because I usually don't because I thought it would get away, but just a little bit. And it just was 2 days of a little smoke and it's gone.
Right?
Went away quickly, especially with these two big sponge filters, you know. But,
Oh yeah, that
I'm
helps
just,
it clear up.
yeah, yeah. And one day maybe once it really matures, I can take the the sponge filters out and let it truly be self-sustaining. Maybe just have an air stone in here or something if I need to, because I really want it to look like a pond. And ponds don't have air stones.
Right?
Everything is self-sustaining, and that's what I want it to look like. But I have plenty of room here for a lot of plants.
Oh, you do.
So that's what
That
I'm
90
going to do.
gallon, you got plenty of space.
Yeah. So I gotta reach out to Father Fish and get a bunch of plants. And I'm here. I'm here in California, so
Oh,
That
nice.
tank is gorgeous.
yeah, it's pretty clear. I enjoy it, and this hornwort is just wow. I love hornwort.
Oh, me too. It's one of my favorite plants just because of how
Yeah,
fast it grows.
yeah. It gives off so much oxygen and so much
Oh, it does.
green.
And it provides a wonderful place for guppy fry to hide.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well,
Places for the babies.
that's what I wanted to show you after I added the sand to it. I'm not going to take too much of your time. I know there's probably others on the line, waiting in line. But there we go, Dina.
I love your tank.
Yeah.
Thank you very
I
much.
love that piece of driftwood you've got in there too. That is
Yeah.
just, it really sets everything
Look,
off.
that is a giant piece of driftwood. This one right here, it
Yeah.
is huge. And
Those are-
there's four other big ones in there that I use. I've had them a long time, but I refuse to mess with it or break it up or anything.
I don't blame you. It's too beautiful.
It is. I really like it.
I mean, it's a natural work of art.
Yes, it is. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But I really don't have any questions except I'm just gonna add more plants. That's all I need to do now.
Yeah, I think you're good to go. Once you add more plants and everything gets settled in, you're going to be amazed.
Yes. All right. Okay. All right. Thank you very much for
you're
allowing me to participate. And I'll sign off for now, and I will see you the next time I add a lot more plants. I'll come back on and let you see that
Hey,
new
that'd be
look.
great.
Yes.
Keep us updated because I'm excited to see how your tank goes.
Yes, like I said, I just set it up September 3rd. It's brand new. So I have a long way to go. I mean, years.
Mhm. But you'll get there. The key is patience.
Yes, exactly. Right. Because long as I understand what's required, and I'm always on YouTube watching new things, listening to Father Fish. It
Absolutely.
just I just watched one where people they can't believe that you don't make water changes. I understand what he means by that because one of the biggest issues, one of the biggest answers to that question was when he talked about how you know where they breed these fish in the big giant tubs. They don't change that water.
Right?
They don't do water changes in that water, and they keep selling fish out of it. So it really makes a lot of sense to old water is the best water. I agree with that because ponds don't drain.
Mm-hmm.
Ponds remain the same. Lakes remain the same.
Exactly.
It's just I just add rainwater.
That's it.
Okay. All right.
Well, thank you so much, Leonard. I absolutely love your tank. Your tank's definitely an inspiration.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you very much. And you two have a wonderful day.
You too.
That's all right, Dina. Yes. Thank you so much. And I'll see you next time.
All
Hey,
right.
see you next time.
All right. Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
His tank is gorgeous.
Yes, it is. It's a big difference from the last time.
Oh, it is. Just adding that little bit of sand really changed the water quality hardcore.
Yes, it did.
It did.
It's amazing how that happens.
Let's see, I started some questions earlier. This question would be for you, Brenda.
Sent a message on Discord. I haven't been through the emails. I can check them. I can check them in the morning, either tonight after the show or in the morning, and look for it and make sure he sees it, or ask him if he's seen it.
Hopefully, Father Fish is starting to feel better. Hopefully.
Yeah, he has good days and bad days. He has some days that he just does a little too much and he gets wore out. But yeah, for the most part, he's doing really good.
Hey, that's good news.
Yes, it is.
And then I started this one because Stephanie loves the mermaid thing that we went with. I just had to show you that.
Yeah. I love the mermaid you did. I love that.
Yeah, I thought the mermaids would be pretty fun. And then we've got a question, what kind of fry are they? And it was from 609. So I'm guessing it was my fry that was being shown.
Yeah, the guppies. I think somebody said later on it was the guppies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just guppy endlers. It's not any of the fancy ones. I don't have fancy ones in that. Just regular guppy endlers. Let's see. How are your shrimp doing? Well, they're doing good. No babies yet, though, for me. I'm really glad that he's getting babies with his shrimps. That's awesome.
Right.
I'm hoping soon I'll look in that shrimp tank and there'll be some baby shrimp because they are really small. Maybe I need like a magnifying glass, like that thing that Father Fish wears with the magnifier. Maybe I need that to see them.
One of these.
Yeah, one of those. Because they are super tiny when they hatch.
Yeah, they are.
And the mama that was buried, I haven't seen her in a few days. She's hidden. So never know. Maybe sometime soon they're gonna hatch.
I keep I try not to look at my shrimp jar because mine's in a jar with a bubbler with a filter and all that. I try not to look at it every day, but I'm like really curious. I'm waiting for the population burst. Mine's all blue.
Ooh. Love the blue ones. I love the blue dream shrimp. I've got the blue dream shrimp and I can't remember what the yellows are called. I've got some yellows in the tank behind me back there. And so far I haven't had babies from either yet, but those I keep with fish. So, well, they're kind of going to become part of the food web.
Right.
Yeah, I need to separate them where I can breed them. But the other ones, the blues, I've just got them by themselves. So.
Yeah. That's what mine are. It's just the shrimp in the jar with the plants and all that. So,
and that's what I need to do. I need to talk to you about making a shrimp jar. I need to make a shrimp jar, pull out a male and female from that tank, put them in it, and just have just them in it. Just
them, yeah. It's pretty easy depending on how big you want the jar. But it's the same basic concept, just like a tank, only smaller.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've got this one little tiny tank. It's originally meant for a betta. I've been using it as a resurrection jar. It's like this $6 thing from Walmart.
Okay, so like a 1 gallon.
It's probably a little less than a 1 gallon, but it's got to be close because it's not very big.
Yeah,
and it might be perfect for just putting 2 shrimp in.
Yeah, that'll work. The shrimp jars we made were the big quart jars.
Those turned out cool.
Yeah, those were fun. But it's now the other jar is the sun tea jars.
Oh yeah, I've been wanting to get one of those.
that's what I put it in. So I took that and turned it into a shrimp jar.
Love
So
it.
right size. I got a little piece of driftwood, some plants, and just enough room for one of the extra small filters. And
Oh,
yeah,
Lord.
got a little light that sits on top of it.
You're gonna have to send me some pictures later of it. Whenever you get home this evening, you're gonna have to take some pictures and send it to me because I want to see.
I can do that.
Because I've been
So
wanting to do that. Just finding a place to do it is the hard part.
finding a place to plug the pump in.
Oh
That
yeah.
was the thing. Because you gotta like
Yeah, and that's
I'm
the
looking
problem I'm running into with this room is I'm kind of out of plugins.
right. Well, see that you have to move it to your bedroom.
Right? I've been working on that. It hasn't went through yet, but I'm working on it. There needs to be a fish tank there too. And the kitchen, you need a fish tank in the kitchen, of course. I mean, perfect
Right.
place.
Right. Yeah, just set it right there on the counter. It gets the light
Right?
from the window, and there
Oh,
you
yeah. It worked perfect. See, Dina, do you do regular water changes? If so, what is your regimen? I don't do regular water changes. I keep all of my tanks stocked with enough plants that I don't really need to. I just top my tanks off. There has been a couple of tanks that when I first started out, I didn't have enough plants in. I had a couple of problems with them, did some water changes, but after I learned to recognize the problems, I don't need to actually do water changes anymore.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I mean, I've done a couple of water changes on this one when I first got it set up. It looked a little bit cloudy. I didn't like the way that looked, so I didn't want to put a hang on the back filter that would actually pull all that out through the carbon filter. So I just did a couple of water changes on it, and it cleared it up.
Nice.
Right now, I've got too much guppy grass in this, so you can't really see the tank because the guppy grass is overthrowing it.
It will do that. That and hornwort kind of like take over.
Oh, they will. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yes, the thrift store. Yeah, to buy those jars. Yep, and the pickle jars.
Oh,
The
absolutely.
those gallon-sized pickle jars. Perfect size for a shrimp jar.
Oh, yeah.
It is. So, anything else?
I think that's about it for right now. I don't see anything. I'm looking through the comments now. If we missed a question, please make sure to type in question where it comes up for us, and we can get to it right away. Bear says she still wants the blue shrimp. Yeah, the blue shrimp are gorgeous.
They are.
That's definitely my favorite type, and I'm hoping mine will breed and actually produce little babies, but
That would be nice. Yes, that's what I'm looking for.
yeah.
Jennifer is she brings her shrimp in. That's where we get our shrimp from, and she was out sick all last week, so we did not get our shrimp supply.
Oh no.
But no, yeah, so she's due to come back Monday.
Oh,
So hopefully she'll remember the shrimp. I might have to send her a message. Remember to bring
reminder, yeah.
day one to day now. Never do a water change.
Oh, they never do a water change. Well, hey, if you don't need it, you don't need it.
Right. I'm thinking the last time I did a water change, I don't know.
I feel you on that. I couldn't tell you when I did it. I remember it was sometime last year.
My 6 gallon, let's see, I vacuumed the bottom a couple months ago. It was right before I put the guppies in it, because the guppies that are in there now I got from the clash when we went. So it was right after the clash. I vacuumed that tank. And that was the last water change.
Yeah, you don't, once it gets balanced and cycled, as long as the tank's not overstocked and you've got enough plants, I mean, it really gets practically self-sustaining.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute. Bear's kid overheard shrimp jars and was like, hey, they got shrimp jars like us too.
That's cool.
Love it. That is.
And Edward said his blues have produced clear ones with dark blue patches. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think Jennifer told me they were called jellies. Like somewhere along the line they were produced with they were made babies with like either a clear or a different color. And that's why it comes out like that.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, so far mine haven't started producing, so I haven't run into this yet.
I haven't either. Hopefully I'll get all blue ones.
Oh, I hope so. I'll be right back. I'm adding the Father Fish Instagram stream again because it went down.
Okay, I see that now. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it always drops on the hour. It never fails. It's going to do it. And I don't know why, because for some reason on my end, it doesn't drop. So it's my stream doesn't, but for some reason his does. It'll take just a second.
There's a few things that's always happening that shows me my system is very stable and not overpopulated. It's not overfed. Materials are not over drowning the system. No need for water change. Yep. So you have like a balanced tank.
Oh, definitely sounds like it.
Yeah. It'll definitely teach you patience.
Oh, yeah. Being a fish keeper definitely will. And I also teach you a lot about just how the natural world works, because it doesn't work necessarily the way everybody would think it would. There we go. Got that set up.
Cool.
And that's one thing I love about fish keeping is it does, when you do it the natural way, it really helps you to connect with nature better. It just helps you to relax. You don't have to sit there and stress going, oh no, do I have to add this chemical? Do I need to do a water change? What do I need to do next? Where it becomes a chore that way. When you do natural fish keeping, it's just more fun. It's more laid back, relaxed. You don't have to stress it.
No, you just sit back and enjoy watching the fish.
Right? Let me look through the comments real quick and see what we got here. Oh, that's so true.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes when there's a problem, you don't have to do anything. It'll take care of itself.
Right?
With some problems. Sometimes you have to, depending on the problem.
Mm-hmm. And let's see what we've got here. Sad part is I don't know how large 130 liters is. Do you?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I'd love to know how many gallons that is.
There's 18 fish in there. So these are all small fish. Willie Bond says 40 gallons.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that's definitely not too many fish.
No.
Not if they're small ones, definitely not. Because I don't know how many guppies I've got in there.
Well, neons and rummy nose, so they're not real big, right?
Mm-mm. Oh no, they're probably about like that tops.
Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, they have plenty of room.
And thank you, Willie Bond, for converting everything for us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Because yeah, I don't know liters, I know gallons. Let's see what we've got here. We got another question here. Oops.
Did we both click on it?
There we go. Got it. I'm going to write down the timestamp real quick.
Okay. Trying to set up a new Fatherfish tank. What is the difference between Fatherfish Aqua Preta supplement and Aqua Preta complete soil? The Aqua Preta supplement is the bag of supplement you get is enough for 100 gallons. It's a 1 pound bag, and you still have to add the peat moss, black cow, and potting mix to that to make your soil. In the complete soil, everything is already mixed up. So it's got the supplement, it has the peat moss, the black cow, and the potting mix. It's all mixed together. You don't have to do anything else to it. Just put it in your tank, level it, pack it down, and cap it with sand. Did that clear things up?
Oh yeah, and I love the complete soil because it's so easy.
It is. We've already done the mixing for you. So we've already done the measuring and the mixing. Everything's done. All you do is pour and go.
Yeah, it makes it super simple. It's like I was buying the supplement, and then after he told me about the complete soil, I'm like, ooh, that is really easy. I can just put it into that, and I'm good to go.
Yes. Depending on the size tank. Now, the smaller tanks, you don't even need quite an inch. You could get away with like a ½ inch. If it's like smaller than 5 gallons, you can get away with a ½ inch and then cap it with an inch to 1.5 inches of sand.
So that's perfect.
It is.
Let's see what else we got in the comments.
Some of the papers, the one paper I've heard is a little confusing. Like we had someone call because they added water. They put the complete soil in there and then they added water to it and it was all muddy. You do not have to add water to the complete soil at all. So you put that in there, you pack it down, you level it out, you cap it with sand, and then you add your water to the tank. So you don't have to make the mud.
Hey, that's perfect.
And break things down and manage deep down.
And he's got a follow up to that one right here. Would love to see this tank if you'd like to come up and show us. Because that would really be awesome if you can feel like up to coming up and showing us.
Yeah, I'd really like to see that one.
Oh, yeah. And that's one of the amazing things is even if there's tannins, like you've got driftwood in there and it looks a little bit dark, there's a lot of different fish that love the tannin water.
They do. They do. They like to hide.
Oh, they do. And that just makes them feel safe. It's what their natural environment would be. It's like the neon tetras. They love a dark water tank.
Yeah.
I actually thought about making this one a dark water tank for my tetras, but then I'm like, oh, I kind of want it where I can see them.
If it's too dark, then you can't see them.
Exactly.
If you can click the link and come up so we can see it, that would be wonderful.
Oh, yeah. That would be. It's pinned at the top of the chat. You can just click that link and it'll bring you on in. You've seen actually a lot of beautiful tanks tonight.
We have. Mine's got a little bit, I have just 2 discus in there. And I probably don't have enough plants. I probably need to add more plants. It's got a little bit of tannus in it. And I'm like, my piece of driftwood's like this big, in a 20 tall. And I guess it's been in there enough that it's leaking a little bit of tannus. But I like it. It just
well, it gives it a beautiful look.
Right.
It's like eventually almost all my tannins are gone now out of my turtle tank. But when I first set it up, there was a lot of tannins and the turtles loved it. And it looked really cool because it made it look even more like a swamp, which I love swamps. So that was perfect for me.
Can't imagine why.
Right?
It's kind of got, it's like watered down tea.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Yeah.
Tea, but it's like watered down. Which discus are you talking about? Willie Bond is asking about discus.
Oh, that's cool. That I clicked on the wrong comment, but that is cool though. I was trying to click on Willie Bonds and it just moved on me. Yeah, I'm not sure which discus he's talking about. Maybe your discus at home, maybe? I don't know.
They're only a few inches big, like well, one's slightly bigger than the other, so but they're only it's the only two things in there. Well, I have a couple of plecos in there, but that's it. So I have plecos and discus. There's nothing else in there with them.
Yeah, they would probably be large enough that they could definitely eat guppy fry.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to raise guppies, I would be scared of putting them in there with them.
They're not going in there.
I don't blame you.
The babies that come from the dragon, well, I have dragon tail guppies, the koi guppy, and the pastel guppies. So we're getting babies from them and bringing them into the shop. So yeah.
Oh wow.
We're raising the babies to bring them in. They're not going to be food.
That's exciting. Well, hey, hopefully you'll have a lot of babies soon from them. My koi guppies that I got from NC, they finally have babies. I've got 7 of the babies, and they are growing fast on that green water. I keep feeding them green water twice a day, and they're already starting to get their colors.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, feeder guppies. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll definitely hide in the hornwort and guppy grass because I've got mutt guppies / Inler guppies mixed in this one, and that's how I've still got so many fry is the guppy grass because I've got 4 pretty good sized diamond tetras that definitely look at guppies as snacks, at least the baby ones.
Yeah.
And they rarely ever catch the baby guppy fry because, well, I've got enough. You guys can see how much guppy grass is in there. I'm gonna have to start removing it soon.
I did have a couple of angels in with the discus, but the angels, they were mean, and I said, nope, you got to go.
Oh yeah,
you can't be mean to my discus. Sorry.
They have to play nice.
They do, and you don't play nice with my discus, then you have to go. So
right.
I have 2 blue ones.
Yeah, they're gorgeous. I love the blue discus. So eventually, I'm going to get into keeping discus. It's going to be a while though. I'm cut off from tanks right now. Well, since nobody's coming up, would you like to show off some stuff in the shop, or I could show off some stuff here? Either way.
Yeah, I can do that. Let me see.
Okay.
I gotta remember, turn all the sound off, right?
Yep. And actually, if you're far enough away from the computer, when you can have the sound on, but there's something about it being close enough to the mic. And I don't exactly understand why.
Earphones. Let me get my earphones.
Earphones. Yes. Earphones will work out perfect. That's one of the things I was using for a while, but I've noticed those do not, at least mine, they will not stay going for 2 hours. So that's why I ended up getting this. Oh, it looks like we got Cinnamon. Awesome. Let me bring her up real quick. Hey, Cinnamon.
Hello. Hold on a second. I've got 2 going at once. There we go.
I know how that goes.
Yep. Here in my basement, my dungeon, And I thought maybe you guys would like to see the
Oh,
fun stuff
absolutely.
that
I
I'm
would
still
love
working
to.
on. Let's see here. We've got, nope, get it wrong way. Hold on.
Hey, no
Nope, that's
rush.
going through.
There you go.
Getting it going back the other way. There we go.
Let me make it full screen where we can see everything really good. There we go. Wow.
There we go.
Oh, I wish we could have basements in Florida because this would be my basement.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm also
Love it.
starting to work on some tanks down here too. So you gave me
I love
permission to
it.
be here, and that was it. Is
And
there an
that's a
echo?
perfect way to overwinter all your plants too.
I'm gonna hold on 1 second. I think it's still on. Hold on. No, it's off. Who knows? Anyways, I did have
So
a question for you girls. I
oh,
have,
okay.
well, for Brenda, I have in this. Now this is going to have on the bottom 2 longer black buckets that I want to make a bog filter out of,
Oh yeah.
and I'm going to have it come back up. There'll be, I have to use another one of these black ones because this white one, even though I can see them better,
Mm-hmm.
it has holes here, so it's not going to work for what I want to do. Plus it's smaller than this one, so I want to get it. I have another one of these, and I'm going to put that here and have them either the water go down like a waterfall, or I have from my garden some lotus things that you put when they pump the water up, it'll pump it and then come down into
Oh wow.
these. So I'll make like a little waterfall, and then like I said, these here have them overflow into the other 2 and make into a bar, so they go through that and then back up to the top. That's how I want to get it. But these ones I took from outside are doing really, really good. Other one just decided it was balanced there perfectly, and now of course it's going to fall down. Well, I'll have to lean over for a while. And this one has a few that have died, but they're still doing good. I've got some grow lights that I'm going to put on to see if it helps all the plants, because some
Oh,
of
it
my
definitely
pothos
will.
are looking a little limp. So I'm hoping they'll recover. They had roots in one of the tanks, and I pulled them out, but I didn't think it would bother them, but it seems to, because the rest of them are doing pretty good. Although I see another one that's got some yellow leaves, but I don't know if I think that's just normal. I just haven't plucked
And
them.
sometimes as they grow out the pothos, sometimes they'll lose their leaves, sometimes they won't. It's really strange.
Yeah. And they may not do good. And if they don't down here, I'll move them back upstairs.
Oh yeah.
They've been outside, so I'm hoping they recover. I have some small ones that are doing good. Now this one here is my goldfish. If I can wake them up. There we go. You can see some of them swimming in there. I took their water from outside and brought it in here, and they seem to be doing great with it.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
And we've got Brenda back. No, that did not work. That did not work.
No, it does not like.
Let me mute this one. Brenda, can you hear us now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. Cinnamon had a question for you.
Okay, I have these plants that came down here to this pond, and they're doing somewhat all right. But then I have this one who it had been exposed more to the what do you call it, cold, and so it died back. There's a little green towards the bottom, but is there a way, or should I just trim it down and let it regrow next year, or what should I do?
Like, oh, my earbud just died. What kind of plant is it?
Oh, I forget the name. This is they have like a
Okay.
Is it
yeah,
for
this
pot?
one's doing really good.
'Cause
They're
I
in for
don't
the
recognize
ponds.
that plant either.
I like the creeping Jenny. I've got that, and some pothos that are doing fine, like this one. The roots are in there barely, but they're greener than these other ones that are totally in the water. So it's like, okay, maybe too much water. I don't know. The fun thing too was the parrot feather. This one here, I took roots and all. and just put it because it was in this tub anyways. And it's doing great. This one here were ones that I cut off the tops that I normally put into my tanks. Died off. They're barely alive. There's a couple, like this one's doing fine. But it's just weird how. But this one here was my main concern because I didn't know if I should just let it sit here because there is some green, a little bit in the bottom part. But the top is just straw. And I didn't know if I should take and trim it back and then let it come back next year or what to do with it.
I would trim back the dead parts, green, and let the green take over because the dead part is pulling all the nutrients.
Oh, okay.
So if it's not going to come back, if there's no green on that part, take that part off.
Right, because it's all this right here. It's further down. You can see a little bit of green starting, but that's my iris I have in here, and it's just it's not flowering, of course, because it's not that time of year, but it seems to be perfectly fine. I got water in there just enough to keep them going. That's going to be filled up, but right now I just want to keep them from dying on me. I mean, I have other plants in here that I, regular house plants. This one here is got a lily that I had tripped on. The poor thing had the little leaves, when they would die back for the winter, and I tripped on it and I found the roots, but I didn't find the top part. So I just put the roots back in there and put it in the water, hoping it will recover.
I'm going to make you full screen where we can see your plants better.
Okay. I don't know if going the sideways. No, that makes you upside down or sideways. Okay. I know there's a way I can do it so it's bigger. But this one here, and it's the roots with some of the dirt pea gravel on top of it. I just tripped on my feet basically. But this one in here, and they're doing fine. They're hiding on me, but they're some red wagtails and some red gar that I got at an auction. Yeah, the red gars under the leaves. They enjoy that. But the wagtails are like, usually they're up in front and center, but there's one that's by the filter. But the other one, and I took all the water from my ponds and stuff because I'm like, it's already cycled and nice cannon water, and it's all set. Yeah, in a regular tank, this would look probably horrible to most people. But
hey, it's healthy.
Yeah, and it's extremely healthy for them. My rice really enjoy it. There's one of the sparkle ones. A couple of them in there waiting for me to feed them is what they're doing. But there's a whole bunch of them in there. They're not happy because they run to the roots of that plant, and they're like, "What happened?"
Right.
But basically, that's all I got for now down here. But I plan on bringing because Dr. Ted Wadi, I think is his name. He takes and does these tubs, and basically does a ton of them. They're gorgeous. I mean, he just does. He has a book and everything on it.
Oh, that is really cool.
He puts his paradise fish in them, and they do great, even with the cold.
Wow.
So I've got some paradise fish that I'm going to put in the center one once I get the box, because I'll put all the lilies down in the bog. But basically everything else up.
See, I need to get some tubs like you've got and the ones that Father Fish has, because the ones I've got, they're starting to buckle already, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, these are very sturdy. Like these ones here are great because you can see through them, but they're gonna break after a while.
Oh, they do. They definitely do.
Whereas these heavy duty black ones, and we had them from our move. My husband put a lot of his tools and other stuff in them, and I just washed them out. We got the little ones. These are a little bit bigger, and then I've got the long, bigger tubs that are low to the ground. Those I had my Daphnia, some of the parrot feather, and the other one was basically algae that I was feeding to my flagfish and any fish that was a vegetarian type eater.
Oh yeah.
So we eat them right up, the flagfish and the I've got some skippa that have had a ton of babies. Skippa multifasciitis, I think is the name. They're one of the endangered ones. And they basically have been having babies like crazy. This
Oh, that's awesome. That's a good way to preserve the species.
Yeah. See, and they may end up down here too at a certain point. And once I get this all completely stable, I only put down here fish that I know are hardy and that were out, like these were out in the tub. I got a mixture in here. I mean, I've got Amica splendens and some flagfish and zebra danios. I found out danios actually can tolerate the cold and like it. So any of them that tolerate cold, I give them a try and keep an eye on them, but I give them a try. The wagtails, they say, like the cold.
Awesome.
But I've been thinking, because I think platies would be like mollies, but nope. And of course my goldfish, they don't care. They're like, just feed me. I noticed though that because it is colder, because this one here, I was testing the temperature and it was 58 degrees. And I'm like, wow, that's cold. And this one is coming up at the same 58 degrees. So, but they seem to be fine with it.
That is perfect. I love your setups and I love what you've done with your basement. That so makes me want to move somewhere where I can have a basement just where I can do this.
Yeah, well, it's a little rough in some areas, but yeah, I put these up for the tanks.
We have to look at this. It's like anything else. When you want to build a work of art, you got to do it one step at a time. Just be patient. That basement's going to turn into your dream fish room. I can already tell.
Oh yeah, it's. I have all kinds of ideas for it. My husband just shakes his head and says, "Tell me what I need to do."
I know the feeling. Mine does the same thing.
As long as I'm happy, he's happy. So, but I basically, it's not habitable, and we can't usually really use it except for the utility stuff and the freezer. So I thought it was the best thing for it. You know, this fish addict, what do you call it? Justifying having more fish.
Right. That's about it.
But I like the project like that.
Coming up and showing us your fish room, because I love it. I can't wait to see what it's going to be in the future, because it's going to be amazing.
Yeah, I'm working at it bit by bit, trying to get it. You know, at least I just did this tank here today. I got a bunch of Val and Sage.
Oh, nice.
But I got them, and it might be going on again right now because I just saw an advertisement. But I literally got these tanks. 2 of them, they're 10s. They're the rimless, so they're 10 gallons, and I got 2 of them for $48.
Oh wow!
And that was because they have a 50 off sale at Petco, and if you order it from online and pick it up yourself, it's another 10%. And they had the 20% sale going on. So I got 80% off of those and a 60 breeder.
Whoa.
Yeah, I couldn't believe the 60 breeder I got for $74.
That is nice. Brenda, you hearing that? You need to get one of those, Brenda.
Yeah,
right?
So, and I just saw something, an advertisement, I got to go check it out, but that Petco may have that 20% off for the whole store still. So, it had stopped, but then I just saw an advertisement. So hopefully it's back on because it's for everything.
Wow.
So, but the tanks, 50% off. I mean, that was 80% that I got off of brand new tanks.
Wow.
The Imagination, these ones, the Magitarium, and then the Ecrion, the ones without. But the Magitarium had tops for the 10 gallons. I mean, those 3.
Yeah, you can't beat that deal, can you?
Yeah, you can't beat it. That's my daughter Grace. If you just want to know who that is. She's my buddy. She's my other fellow fish person because she loves fish.
Hey, that's awesome.
Yeah, my other one could care less, but she's a teenager, so.
Hey, that's what happens when they get in the teenage phase. You just got to give them a little bit.
Oh yeah. Well, I'll let you guys go. Tell Father Fish I've been thinking of him, and I hope to one of these weekends in the next 3 weeks stop in and say hi.
Oh,
'Cause I
cool.
have to go down to the Carolinas, the Outer Banks, to pick up some fish that somebody they're moving, so they're giving me them, and I'll pay
Nice.
something, but and hopefully the leopard geckos.
Oh,
Oh, I love leopard geckos.
Yeah, he had 3 females and 1 male, and he said I could have them if I like, or at least a couple. And I'm
Oh,
like, at least
wow.
a male and a female. And I'm like, well, yeah. And I've got a 30-gallon that I can't use as a tank because it has the person said there's a crack in it, and I'm like, they threw it in with another one. So thought it was easier to fix them than it's not. I mean, it might be to somebody
It
who
can be
does it all the time, but it is a chore. So
It
I
definitely
was,
is. I know how that goes.
oh yeah, and I was just going to take it to the club, and just anybody who wants it that can fix it, take it.
Oh, that's a good idea.
But now it's perfect for the geckos, depending on how big they are, at least a pair of them, and that gives them plenty of space to be in the tank together, but not on top of each other. So,
Hey, but when you
but
get it set up, you got to show us those geckos because I love
oh
geckos.
yeah, they're definitely some geckos, and a chameleon is the other one that I always. But I've heard they're a little more difficult to take care of. So
I've always wanted a chameleon, but when I looked into the care requirements, I got a little bit intimidated. So I
yeah,
haven't had one yet.
yeah. And if I do end up with the 3 or 4 of them, I do have other tanks, like even this one that's 10-gallon tall. It would
Oh,
be
yeah.
perfect for one of them at least, maybe 2 if they're okay with being with each other. I hear that they can they like to be separate, but we'll see. I've heard a lot of fish are supposed to be separate, and I found that I got around that and was able to get them to be okay with each other. So we'll see how it goes.
Well, hey, I hope
So
it all goes good. And since you're getting a male and 2 females, maybe you'll get some babies.
yeah, I was
That would be
thinking that
really
too.
fun.
I was like, that'd be so cute.
That
Alrighty.
would be.
Yeah, I would. I'd love baby animals anyways, but
Oh, me too.
the baby lizards are so cute.
Oh, they
But,
are. They're adorable.
but all right, girls. Have a good evening, and I'll talk to you later.
You too, Cinnamon. Thank you.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Let's see. We've got Brenda waiting to come up, so let me bring her up real quick. There's a couple of things that she
So
wanted to
this
show you
is
guys
the
before we
one
get
that
everyone out.
has. They're going to scoot around. This one has the pastels
Ooh.
with the mollies.
You know, Brenda, you just identified what my mystery guppies are. I've been trying to figure out what my guppies are in the living room, and I've got one in there that looks just like your pastels. I bet that's what they're mixed with. That is really cool.
And I can't hear you. I have my volume up, but I can't hear you. But in here are the babies.
Oh, they're so cute.
Let's see that.
Those baby fry are adorable. There's so many in there too. And you can really tell, since that's a dedicated space for the fry, you can tell how many fries in that one. Oh, wow. That arowana.
And we got Chevy more.
Oh, that's one of my favorite tubs. Oh, check them out. They are so falling your hands.
They're getting so big.
I love that black and red one. I want one of those in my living room. Oh, check out the discus. Wow. Beautiful.
The big ones. And then the babies over here.
Oh, the babies are adorable.
And that's all the lights that are on. These were spring colors.
Is that the monster tank? I'm not sure if you're able to hear me where you're at in the building, but I think that's the monster tank.
No, this one's a 75 in the front row.
Oh, okay.
The monster tank right here. Their lights are off. So I don't know if you'll be able to see them. This one has the ghost knife fish in it.
Oh, cool. Yeah, sadly, we can't see much in there. We can see a little bit. Oh, that piece of hardscape you've got with the shells on it.
Here's our baby Akara.
Baby Akara is adorable.
That's all the babies we have.
Yeah, you have a lot of babies. Let's see if I can get Brenda me back up there. Okay, there we go.
That one of these days,
There are so many babies.
it is. There's a lot of small ones too. Like the one tank has the buffalo head have paired off. There's some plecos, I think, that have paired off in that tank. And we have rams in there. And I can't think of the other one. A pesto?
That sounds right. A pesto.
Pestos.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have 2 pairs of those.
Willie Bone wants to know, where do you keep the reptiles? And in just a second, we'll bring Jacob up because Jacob's been waiting a little bit.
Yes. We have one bearded dragon, and he is in the plant room where I just was, and he's on the rack right above the feeder guppies and more baby blue Akara. So we're down to just one now.
Well, I see you got Bella. Bella's excited to see Jacob's tank too. I better bring him up before Bella gets angry. We're getting him up for you, Bella. Hey, Jacob.
I'll come back on so I can explain to y'all. Okay, so these are the things that I pay
I'll get you
attention
full
to.
screen. There you
Okay,
go.
these are the things that I've learned that you pay attention to. So when you see an increase of nutrients, because it will, no matter how stable it is, if you exceed excess, the system will guaranteed provide excess nutrient responses. So when you get this little bit like on the glass here, that just shows that the system has nutrients processing into the system. It's not overrunning things. Look at the plants. There's no algae buildup on the tips, on the actual leaf. There's no high nutrients. Look at the things breaking down. There's high nutrients, but the system is managing the nutrients because it's not overwhelming the biology. I also bring constantly parasites, bacteria, microcultures, micro and macros, constant. So I'm constantly keeping the system genuinely wide so that at any given parameter in here that can go off, because it can, no matter how stable it is, it's protected at all costs. And it what really helps it manage is I don't overfeed it and I do not overwhelm the biology by giving it too much material. When I add material, when I add my microcultures, it's when the system slightly gets cloudy. It means that I have bacteria growth. So when that occurs, give it biology. I give it things so that when that starts to manage to try to take over, I give it more to flood that out so that eventually it manages it. It takes care of it. And then the same thing with this. This will not lie. It will never lie. This whole, when I first set this up, it was kind of black, kind of the whole way across a little bit. Almost 1 year later, it's all down and it's maintained it. It did not push it up out and it did not create a foul. It managed it because I have deep enough substrate here that it manages the process of breakdown. It processes everything. And what helps is you do not overfeed the system.
Oh,
There's nothing
absolutely.
that's showing that there's excess.
Hmm. Hey, I
So
got a
to me,
question for you. Have you discovered Malaysian trumpet snails yet? There's something that'll really take your ecosystem to the next level.
I can't find them.
Yeah, sometimes they can be hard to find. I actually had to look online for them. But yeah, they're amazing for actually aerating the sand.
And they come out at night.
Yeah, that's pretty much the only time you see them, sadly, is at night. But they bury themselves in the sand, and that actually helps push the mold deeper into the sand. It's going to it naturally anyway, but they really help give it a jump start.
It does. I mean, even that one system at Morgansville, Maryland, that I went there for months and months and months and I pushed them. Listen, no matter how good, you will never get none of them businesses ever do it long term correctly like I've done. And that's why I'm going to be one of the second to the third people in this whole world to open a pet store like Father Fish and his team has done, because I feel that this is actually true support. Look at what I've really achieved very fast, not just within a few months, but it took about a year or so. But look at the achievements. Look at what I've actually created, have achieved that I could never do before. I would never achieve it. I could never get it done correctly because everything, no matter what you did to the system and you keep letting it go, or you do this, you do that, eventually you're not providing the right bacterias and the right structure to the system so that the balance does occur. You're actually fighting that balance from occurring because you cause everything to be in HAVAC with one another. You don't allow nothing to establish and work genuinely together to take care of things. You're the one going in there protecting it, keeping it down when you're the one that is causing that to be like that. So when you do that constantly, the longer it remains up, the less the more of a chance something bad can actually really occur and cause that system to just crash and start wiping everything out, because eventually something malfunctioned because you're trying to allow some or a few when actually you need 100% everything. You can't leave everything in it and keep this one thing not involved. It causes the system to not work right because the way the biology needs to work. That's why there's certain materials that needs to be provided to it to make the system really thrive correctly from Mother Nature, because that's how the system is working out there. That's how it's
Oh,
being done.
absolutely. If all the fish stores would adopt this method, we'd have a lot healthier fish. I mean, we really
Yeah.
would. And I've tried with my local fish stores, and yeah, my local one here in town does not listen to me either.
No.
I mean, I've struggled. I mean, I've got them. I mean, I did. I at least I got them in the 125 gallon. I got them to actually convert to a deep substrate, but it's a basic deep substrate with the sand cap. Their aqua soil is working, but their sand is not deep enough. They listen to me for a 55 and below. They have a 125 gallon. They need
Wow.
that substrate deeper
Yeah,
than
they do.
3. That's why they have over 2 inches of malm everywhere with a full on covered bed on the bottom of Monte Carlo. I mean, plants everywhere, and it's still creating high nutrients. And it's because the demand is not allowing that excess nutrients to back off. When you supply excess nutrients, it's those high excess nutrients are going to run the system. You can't stop it unless you stop giving it nutrients that it does not need.
That's so true. Well, thank you, Jacob, for coming up and giving us your thoughts. We really appreciate it.
That's why it'll never utter change. As long as I provide genuine feedback, the system will never fail. I promise. From everything that I've learned from Father Fish, I absolutely thank that man every day for the knowledge that he does not have to give, but he pushes so hard to try to get people to understand. And this is exactly what his information provides. If you listen to it correctly and just pay attention, that's the purpose of him showing everybody to create a 1 inch mud with 2 to 3 inch sand cap, because it's to get you to observe. You pay attention, and once you learn specific things that you observe and you're paying attention to, you'll learn that a deeper sand substrate will prevent everything from collapsing, because things will then manage and you'll get that balance, because then everything is there and it's there providing a response with no help, nothing.
Absolutely. It's amazing, isn't it? Just let nature
It
do its
is.
thing. Well, thank you so much, Jacob.
Thank you, Jacob.
Thank y'all.
Definitely appreciate you.
We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for the support.
And thank you for coming up and for showing us how amazing your tank has done, because it really is an inspiration where your tank started and where it is now. And the knowledge that you're learning from Father Fish, that is just wonderful. Keep up the awesome work, Jacob.
Thank y'all so much.
Bye for now.
Bye.
Hey, Jacob's doing an awesome job on his tanks. He really is. And he's getting a really good understanding of the Father Fish method as well.
Yep.
He is doing a great job. So would anybody like to see the turtles? If you want to see the turtles, I can bring them up.
Yes, bring the turtles up.
Yeah, we've only got about 10 minutes to go, so it's getting down to it.
Bring the she-devil up.
Oh, yeah, they don't know about the turtle drama. My little girl turtle is way bigger than the male, which is to be expected. That's normal. Well, she's starting to get aggressive with him. And she actually bit him on the tail because I didn't feed her quick enough. I fed her a pellet last night first. She wolfed that down, and then while he was trying to eat his pellet, she just went and bit him right on the tail. It's wild. I never would have thought turtles would have that much personality. Let's see. I think I've got it. I just got to mute a couple of things, and I should be good to go. Okay, I think I'm good to go.
Okay.
Remove this here, move this here, and then turn this sideways. There we go. Well, this is the turtle tank. I keep the light low during the live stream because of how bright these glare up. But I'm going to go ahead and turn them up where maybe you guys can actually see the turtles really clear. This is what they love. They love bug bites. So I'm going to shake this and that. Yep, that called her. That's the little female, the one that likes to bite the little male. Her name's Wartortle. A lot of you guys that's on here a lot already know her. She's really sweet, but as you can tell, she's very bitey. She's a feisty girl.
Just
and the
give
male,
food.
right? She's like, feed me. And you can see she's a little bit chunky because she likes to steal the food. So I have to be very careful when I feed him because she will steal it right out of his mouth. Yeah, she's probably going to try to bite me again. You can't bite through the glass, sweetheart. Sorry.
She's going to try.
Oh, she will. She's a little bit aggressive. The little male, he's probably not going to come out. He hides in this little crevice right back there.
Yeah,
and I've noticed, I don't know if you can see the cave in the back for the plants. That's where he's been hiding, you guys. He hides all the way back there.
Can't really blame him for hiding. I mean, she bites him every time he comes out.
She does. She's an aggressive little thing. I don't know if maybe it's that they're almost teenage turtles or getting to adolescence. Maybe that's some kind of mating thing. I don't know.
Oh my.
But she is beautiful little turtle.
Yes.
I need to do a little bit of cleaning up on the plants again. As you can tell, they're starting to take over again. This time I want to strategically trim them before they get out of control. Probably next week. Go ahead.
Willie Bond said you might want to split them up. It's funny because I said the same thing.
I am debating on splitting them up. I was hoping that they could grow up together and I could actually have baby turtles hatch out in here. But yeah, with her attitude, I don't think she's going to get any baby turtles.
No.
At least not for a while until she grows out of that attitude.
I love all your plants in there.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, definitely got a lot of different types. Need to do a little bit of cleaning up because got everything from a carnivorous pitcher plant in there to a Brazilian sword, mint, aluminum plant. As you can tell, the duckweed has definitely returned, which my chickens will be happy about. My water lettuce is starting to come back. And whatever type of moss this is that I keep getting out of my husband's tank is taking off. I mean, from here to over here is just straight moss. I need to probably add some of it over here, but I think that's where she likes to watch me from and try to bite me. Little bitey girl. Let's see. I've got over here is my glass belly koi short body guppies. I quit removing the hair algae because I noticed, I don't know if you can see them, but there's little babies.
Oh, look at that.
Now, the water does look a little bit yellow. That's because of the amount of green water that I keep adding because I want to really get those babies to color up with the green water.
Nice.
Really, they are so sweet. Then I've got the green water and a bunch of plant experiments. all I do is just take that out, just get the eyedropper, grab some, and then just drop it in the tank. That's I need to clean this one out a little bit too. It's the Java moss is taking over.
Yeah.
But this is the rice fish. As you can tell, the rice fish, they're not as friendly as the guppies because these guys over here, let's see if I can get them right in there. I'll add some of the green water in there. Oh yeah, they're running to it. They love this green water. And the cool thing about the green water is I've never had any problems with overfeeding them on it.
Oh, nice.
But there's babies all in this. We got a lot of babies. And then Dean, managed to get this tank fixed, the filter. So my little albino metal lake species is pregnant. Whenever she has her babies, they can get right there in that ball of ponds to be safe.
Oh, cool.
I'm going to be adding some more plants to this because I really don't think that's enough plants. I always want mine looking like jungles, so. But yeah, that's the tanks that I've got in this room. They're actually all doing great, all doing healthy. Do need to trim some plants back on this one and get a little bit of this guppy grass out because you can tell the guppy grass is taking over. But the guppies don't seem to mind that. They seem to be happy, so. And there's my mean little diamond tetra. Right now, they're not in aggressive mode. They got out of egg laying mode. So they actually went back to being nice little diamond tetras.
For now.
For now, the next time they have babies, they're going to get territorial again. But yeah, I think that's everything I've got to show you guys in this room. No male turtle out yet, so I guess I'll log off because I don't think he's going to come out after he got bit earlier.
Yeah, he's probably in for a week.
Right? But she is a beautiful turtle. And that's how big she is. She's not very big. When she's full grown, she'll be 5 inches. But she definitely has a bite on her. As she's still trying to bite me. I guess I named her right by naming her Twirtle, or naming her War Twirtle and the other one Swirtle. So, okay, I'll be back in just a second. I'm going to shut this down. There we go. I'm back. Oh, I need to turn that down. Now you see what happens when it's on full blast.
Yeah, it's almost white out.
It is. There we go. I hope everybody enjoyed seeing the turtles.
I did. I love watching the turtles. They're cute.
Oh, yeah. That's one of my favorite tanks. I wish I could keep fish in there. But I know they're going to eat my fish because I can't keep the snails in there very well. Let's see what we got in the chat here. I'm just going to start at the bottom. Oh, there we go. Get her a small kitty poo bowl. I love it. That would be pretty cool.
That would be cool.
That would be nice to actually set that up and she could just live in there. That'd be perfect.
Where would you keep her?
That would be the question because I don't think I have enough room in the house to actually put a kiddie pool in the floor.
Yeah, she probably wouldn't do too good outside.
And as small as she is, if I built an enclosure around it, it might work. But the way we have all these different birds that try to attack my ponds.
Yeah, no, that wouldn't be good.
Yeah, because I've got a few ponds that I just grow water lettuce and just duckweed in. Because my chickens love duckweed. So I've got some dedicated ponds to duckweed. And yeah, you always see birds around them.
Yeah.
That's the reason I quit putting fish in them. I'm like, no, until I build an actual enclosure around it.
Willie Bond suggests the garage.
Right? That's my thought. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah. That would keep them separated.
Oh, it would. Then I like Bob's comment. Give that turtle a worm. I need to start getting, you know what I ought to do? I ought to get some of the, I'll be able to do it today because we just took some of the culture out today to feed the fish. So I have to wait till the culture builds back up. But put some blackworms in there. I bet they would go crazy over them.
There's a possibility. Also snails.
Yeah.
Pond snails.
Yeah, they go crazy over the snails now.
Yeah, that's how we would clean out the pond snails from the plants where the plants will come in, and we would just take them like cup loads and just give them to the turtles.
Oh yeah, they'll love them.
Mhm.
Whenever my tank gets overrun with bladder snails, all I
Mhm.
do is just scoop them off the top. Wait until it's a thunderstorm, and they'll come up to the top, and you don't even have to get in the tank. You can just scoop them right off the side.
We can't really hear the thunder. Would you have to hear the thunder? Because we don't really hear it here
Oh,
inside.
it's just the change in the barometric pressure.
Okay.
Something about that change in the pressure, they'll start swimming up toward the top. The last time we had a really good thunderstorm, it was really cool.
Oh,
I had
wow.
snails all the way up through here, a bunch of snails. So I just took a plastic spoon, just dipped them up, put them in a little jar, and then I've got, extra food for my turtles if they're wanting live food. I keep trying to build that food web in there, but they keep eating it.
Yeah, they'll do that.
Oh yeah, I gotta have more hiding places. I've done figured out a plan. I just gotta do it.
Do we have time for one more question?
I think so.
Okay. They are asking about plant propagation, making new plants off what we already have growing. Stem plants is a good one for that. At the nodes, you'll get the roots begin at the nodes, and you can just pop it off there, just below the roots, and just stick it right back in the sand. I used to do, like when I do herbs, I start them, if they don't have roots, like I would get like the fresh herbs from the grocery store, like sage and all that, and just take it and stick it in a glass of water until it grows roots, and then pop it in the dirt and let it grow from that. So
Yeah, it's really fun to propagate the plants. That's what I love doing.
it is. It is. I know you have
I
a lot of
usually-
mint.
Yeah, I definitely have a lot of mint, and I finally got it started outside.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it looks like it's that time. It's already 8:03. I didn't even realize the time, Brenda.
Yeah, the Instagram just went off again. So
Oh no. That's a good way to tell it. See, it just come through on my end. I've got a delay on my end for some reason. It just come through going, oh, it's off. Well, thank you everybody for watching, and thank you, Brenda.
Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you for having me. I've had a lot of fun.
Hey, I love doing lives with you. It's always fun.
It is.
Well, love y'all. Catch y'all hopefully either Wednesday or this coming Sunday.
Yes. Let's hope it's Wednesday.
Let's hope so.
Can't talk about the fiction doing Wednesday.
Yeah.
Depending on how he's feeling.
Yeah, I mean, if he's not feeling well, I do not want him to push
Yeah.
himself to me, because I can't imagine what it's like, everything he's going through.
Yeah, he is pushing himself, but
Yep.
we let him rest when he needs rest.
When he'll let himself rest.
Yes.
Well, thanks everybody. Love y'all. Bye for now.
Thank you. Night.
Night.
As they swim about their home, I love my little fishes as they swim about their home. When the sunlight shines upon them and their colors begin to glow, I am drawn into a world where my heart longs to go. I imagine scenes of beauty and feel the warmth of love. I love my little fishes as they swim about their home. I have traveled the world over, but never found a peace that comes from watching my fishes as they swim about their home. My heart is happy and I am content to sit and watch them swim. I will not be alone while these fishies are in my home. When the sunlight shines upon them and their colors begin to glow, I am drawn into a world where my heart longs to go. I imagine scenes of beauty and feel the warmth of love. I love my little fishes as they swim about their home.